So, welcome to part two in this Circle of Fifths series. And today we're going to show how to transpose, is the term, but to change keys of a song. So, how to easily change the key of any song on guitar. And this is such a wonderful, wonderful tool for that, to just quickly be able to glance at it and do it. Like it's great to know, memorize the information as well. But I'll be honest with you, I don't have everything super memorized like a professional concert pianist or something. I don't memorize every single note and every single scale. I can't just tell you that right off the top of my head. The basic ones, sure, but once you get into like the flats and sharps and stuff, I don't have all that stuff memorized right off the top of my head. I could probably figure it out pretty quick because I know the formulas, but you don't have to memorize everything. Remember that. You don't have to memorize everything. The knowledge is only to be helpful for you to be creative and to have fun and to enjoy, right? Enjoy creating and playing music, right? Remember, don't make it a drudgery. Don't make it a chore, right? Make it fun. Enjoy. So before we get into this, remember I put a PDF in the link below down in the description. And it's a free PDF with all the major slides explaining with all of the points on it for all of the videos in this three-part series for the Circle of Fifths. So it has all of the information very clearly put into slides. If you want to download that just for a quick reference, if you want for afterwards or to play around, feel free to do that. It's in the comments, but it's in the description below. All right, now let's get right into it. So if you were with me for part one, remember we talked about how the 1-4-5 works, and this is just an image of that, just basically just to go over that again real quick, that the 1 is in the center, right? Wherever you put the center and choose that the 1 is the root note, okay? Whatever note you're playing in, the root note, it's up to you. If you go right, it's a 4, the fourth of the scale. And if you go left, it's the fifth, right? My five's getting better every single time. There we go. So that's the way the whole circle works. Remember, you can start here on the B and you can go E flat and F, and it's relative, it relates to everything. Okay. Just to review real quick, this minor below the major here, so C, the relative minor of C is the relative minor, which is A minor. For G, it's E minor. For F, it's D minor, right? So it goes right below it. Just to review that real quick before we get into this. Now, down here, I have the notes on the guitar, just so you could see clearly how it relates to the actual neck of the guitar. I think that's important. So this is just an example of, we've had the 1-4-5. We just saw it with the C, F, and G, right? We just went over that. So if you come up here and you just move the center, right, to D, G, A. So I'll show you how to transpose twist and shout, okay? So twist and shout, the original key is the way I play it anyway, is D, G, and A, right? It's the 1, the 4, and the 5. It's very basic chords, but amazing song, right? Okay, so we have the 1-4-5 D, G, A, which sounds like this. Okay, so the way they play it is like, well, shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Right? So that's the original key. So the way to transpose a song is, say this is too high for me to sing, right? This is way too high. D is way too high. So all we do is you just take this pattern. You see the arrows, the way the pattern is right here. So we're going one note left, one note right, okay? You take that pattern just like it is, and you just move it around the circle. So D, one note lower than D is C, right? So we just slide that pattern just like it is around the circle. And then C, F, and G would be the same progression, but down a whole step. So it sounds like this. And then it's much lower, right? So we'll shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. Right? So it's a lot more accessible, and you can keep doing that. You can keep going down. So a half step lower than C would be B, or you can do B flat a whole step, or you can go all the way down to A, right? and do the same thing again. So if you see the A over there, if you go one right, one left, what would it be? It would be, so it'd be A, D, D, E, really low for that one. So it'd be like, well, shake it up, baby, now, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. Right? So really, you can do that anywhere. See, you can move it anywhere around the circle to change to whatever key you want. You just use the same pattern. And one more example, just so you can get the idea if you haven't caught on already. This down at the bottom is just showing you the notes on the guitar again. It's not anything important. I just want you to be able to see where they are, on the guitar. So if we move it to the right one, say, okay, so we go to F now. So it's going to be F, B flat, C, like this. Well, shake it up, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out. We'll work it on out, honey. Right? So that's really down low, that one. So it's almost like a Johnny Cash level. That's like a Johnny Cash version of Twist and Shout. So that's easy, right? We went over the 145 already, and that's just how you use it. But I just wanted to show you also a little more complex one. So say you have four chords, right? And this can work any way, right? Even if these arrows are going over, two notes, like for example, if it was like G F, right? It doesn't matter what the pattern is, okay? It don't matter if it's like G F A and whatever, E minor, or anything like that. Doesn't matter. You just pick the pattern, draw the pattern, and make sure you make the same moves from the next root note, from the different root notes. So this is an example from Wagon Wheel. So it's G, D, E minor, C, right? Goes like this. Headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina. Now, how to transpose this? Same idea. The important thing is just make sure you keep the same pattern, the same movements, right? You can't change the spacing between any of this. It has to be the same. So I take that whole pattern and just move it down left, right? Down to a D. And it completely changes the key, but same progression. So just changing the key of the song. So before we were in G, now we're in D. So this progression is also No Woman, No Cry, if you're interested. So this is a deep one. Headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina. That's how you do it. That's how you transpose. And you can have five chords in the song. It doesn't matter how complex it gets. It's the same idea. Again, we'll do one more example just so you could see you can move it anywhere. It doesn't matter. So we're using the same pattern for Wagon Wheel, and we're just moving it up to a C this time instead of down to the D. So C, G, A minor, and it's like that's you can hear it's No Woman, No Cry, right? Here, little darling, don't shed no tears. So same progression. That's what's so beautiful. See how different these songs sound? Wagon Wheel and No Woman, No Cry. Same progression used, but it sounds so different because of the way they sing over it, right? In the rhythm. So let's get back to Wagon Wheel. Just so beautiful. It's so interesting. Isn't it so fun and such an expansive, wonderful world, music, you know? Ah, love it. So C, G, A minor, F. So headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road. Pray to God I see headlights. And that's really it. That's how easy it is. Okay. So that was a really quick one. I hope it was clear. Let me know if you have any questions about it. And I have a very clear illustration in that PDF in the description if you're interested. So you can use it for a quick reference if you want. It'll show how to move the pattern around the circle. And remember, you can transpose anything. Could be six chords, doesn't matter. Not that there's many songs with six chords, but you could do it. And if it's two chords, doesn't matter. But you just move it around using the same pattern. So I hope that was clear for you guys. I hope it helps you out. Have some fun with it, play around with it, and see what you come up with. And I'll see you next time. Have fun. Happy practicing.